good book.
Yeah.
Read To Kill a Mockingbird. It's fantastic.
Really? Yes.
And we're gonna get to see a movie soon.
Yeah.
Starring Carly Rae Jepsen. That sounds great.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. And I guess what else does she have going on?
Well, these days on her, she actually has a really stout Twitter.
Really?
She puts up pictures. She, retweets what fans say, but she keeps everyone up to date what she's doing, like a lot of celebrities that we see.
All right.
So, what she does is she communicates with her fans.
Right.
Okay, so let's see. We had Lady Gaga. Her fans were called Little Monsters.
Little Monsters.
Okay,
right.
so Carly Rae Jepsen's fans are called. Can you guess? Gypsies.
Gypsies.
Like the word gypsy. Gypsies. They're called gypsies. So she keeps in contact with her friend gypsies.
Right. All right, but since it hasn't been long since she debuted, I wonder if she'll have like a little more, famous connections. So before we find out, let's listen to a song. It is "Call Me Maybe" by Carly Rae Jepsen. What up, guys? We just came back from listening to "Call Me Maybe" by Carly Rae Jepsen. You're listening to the second hour of Music Access with me, Aron of New East. Who's following now? Today we're following Carly Rae Jepsen, and I guess we can talk a little bit more about her. Do you have any final comments you want to give about Carly Rae Jepsen?
Yeah, she's got a brand new song out.
Really?
And, yeah, it's called "I'm Getting Over You Tonight."
Oh.
So maybe I listened to it. It's a good song. And maybe she just had a breakup, or she had a bad relationship and she's ready to get over it. And she's singing about that. Anyways, she has been tweeting with her label mates, Nicki Minaj and Lady Gaga and Justin Bieber.
Oh, they're label mates?
Yeah, well, not Nicki, but the other two are.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so Justin loves the song, and so he retweeted it again. And so it's going and going. But anyways, there's a new remix with the song featuring Nicki Minaj.
Really?
Yeah. So check it out. Get on YouTube and check it out. I'm sure you'll hear it soon enough.
Yeah, guys.
And she's been on TV playing the song.
Okay.
But I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
So, you're in New East.
Right.
And so her followers are called
Gypsies.
Gypsies.
Right.
So what kind of names do your followers have? Do you have a nickname for them, or is there something you can start calling them? Do you have a good idea? I thought of something. Maybe it's not right, but at least it's the first idea.
Right.
The New Easterners. New Easterners. No?
No. Actually, our New East, our official fan club name, it's Love.
Ah.
So I'll show you right now, just quickly. If you look at it, New East in Korean.
Yep.
The N, L, O, V, like upside V, E. It spells love.
What a coincidence.
Yeah,
that's really cool, huh?
Yeah, so our official fan club name is Love, the V being an upside down like the S in Korean. So I guess that's what our fan club name is, Loves. We just call them Loves. So
nice. Loves.
The Loves, yeah.
All the loves out there.
Yeah. All right. I guess speaking of Carly Rae Jepsen, let's take a look at her first connection. I guess can you tell us who it is?
The first connection today is Hugh Jackman, the actor.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. He played Wolverine in the X-Men movies.
Right.
I think they've made four movies that he's played Wolverine, but I think there's another one coming out next year. I think it's going to be 5.
Really?
Yeah. So, lately, actually, I was really impressed with this guy. Actually, I didn't really used to like him because he was in a movie called The Prestige. With Christian Bale, and I'm a big Christian Bale fan.
Right.
And they were arch rivals, and I wanted Christian Bale to defeat him or whatever. But actually, he's a really good actor, and the more I researched about him, a lot of good stuff. He's really active in some charities and some really good ones. Like entrepreneurs in Africa, they give small business loans to them if they can present a business plan and things like that. So he's really active on Twitter about those things. But I have a story about Hugh Jackman I have to tell. Okay, so maybe like 7 or 8 years ago, Les Miserables came out. It was a movie, right? It was just a movie. It's starring Liam Neeson and Uma Thurman, right? And it's just a movie. And I liked it. And so actually there's this girl I really liked, and I wanted to ask her out, but she had mentioned she wanted to see the new Les Miserables movie. And so I thought, okay, I'll ask her to go see Les Miserables.
Right.
And she's like, oh, sure, let's go. And now it had struck me, like, why would they make another Les Miserables?
Right.
So you know, they just had one, and you know, well, I was like, well, it's got Russell Crowe. You know, it's got Hugh Jackman and Anne Hathaway. It's gonna be great.
All right.
Okay, so, anyways, it was a cold winter day, and we get in there, and it's packed, and we have to sit on the front row.
Oh.
And so I've got like 2 winter coats in my lap, and I'm hot, and the movie starts, right? And it's a song.
It's a
And
song.
I'm like, oh, that's interesting. It's a song, and then they keep singing. And I'm like, and then it hits me. It's a musical. And I turn around and I look at everybody in the audience, and everybody, and they're all almost all girls. And I was like, oh no, how did I not know this? And then I went home and researched about it. Apparently, it's the most famous musical of all time, and I had no idea. But to be honest with you, it was a very quality movie.
Oh, is it all just a musical, like,
you know,
format?
It's not even a musical like the one that I'm used to, where they just sing a song every now and then, right? They sing every word in the movie, right?
Really?
They don't talk ever in the movie.
You know, because I was thinking about going to watch the movie with my members, but we didn't watch it. Thank God. Like, I'm not into like the whole like musical thing. Like,
you're not a fan of musicals?
You know, I do like musicals. You know, I watched do you know Wicked?
Yeah.
You know, they had that
it's on Broadway, right?
Yeah, and they were playing that in LA when it first came out, and you know, I love Wicked. You know, and like Lion King and stuff, but besides that, like I'm not the biggest fan of musicals, you know, to be honest.
Yeah, well, we're guys, right?
Yeah.
Unless you like writing songs.
Yeah. All right, and I guess, can you tell us how Carly Rae Jepsen and Hugh Jackman, how they're connected?
Well, same way you and I might follow Hugh Jackman. We're fans of his movies, right?
Oh.
And, I mean, he's just got a big presence on Twitter, and you know, so she's following him, and actually, you know, he had some really cool stuff going on. Like, he actually tweeted about Kim Yona, the figure skater,
right.
because she performed at the World Championships to a song from Les Miserables,
right,
and it was really great. And yeah, so he just tweets about his movies. He's been in Van Helsing,
right,
Flushed Away, Happy Feet,
right,
The Prestige, Australia,
right,
all the X-Men movies, Real Steel, Rise of the Guardians, and Les Miserables.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, and moving on from Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
I know there's the next person. We'll talk just a little bit about her before we move on to the next song.
Sure.
It is, you know, Avril Lavigne.
Avril Lavigne, that's right.
Right. So I guess just like a little, I guess, can you give us like a little background on like what she's doing, or just a slight?
Yeah, absolutely. She's all over TV right now.
Oh, really?
In America. She's been on E! Dancing, ABC, Access Hollywood, all recently. And so, yeah, she had a picture a few days ago with Bruno Mars.
Oh.
Yeah, and she performed maybe a week ago at a concert in LA.
Oh, really?
Yes, and called Yango Tango.
Yango Tango.
Yeah, or Tango, Wango Tango, sorry.
Oh,
the
Wango
Wango Tango
Tango
tour. So have you been to that? Because you're from LA.
I am from LA, but you know, Wango Tango, I've never.
You've never been?
No.
Maybe you can perform there someday.
You know, you guys never know, maybe. All right, guys, let's listen to a song before we come back to find out more about Carly Rae Jepsen's famous online friends. Here's Never Growing Up by Avril Lavigne. What up, guys? We just came back from listening to Here's Never Growing Up by Avril Lavigne, getting the who's who on Hot Celebs with Who's Following Now. We're following the personal connections of Carly Rae Jepsen this week. We already talked about Hugh Jackman, and we just talked a little bit about Avril Lavigne. I guess we can talk about Avril a little more. I guess what is she doing these days, and you know, what's up with her?
Yeah, well, she's you know, performing and been on TV and promoting, and she puts a lot of time into Twitter.
Right.
And actually, she has a lot of fans in Latin America.
Oh, really?
And she speaks a little Spanish, as it turns out.
Oh.
Not long ago, she was tweeting in Spanish, and people were tweeting back in Spanish.
Oh.
And she had this to say: "Felicidades, Mexico, han desbloqueado un avance de video oficial. No puede esperar a que vean el resto." So basically, what that means is, you know, greetings, Mexico. We've unlocked a new advanced video,
right?
Official video, and I can't wait until you guys get to hear it.
Wow.
Yeah. So they've been unlocking different videos in different countries. Like
really?
Some kind of promotion that she's doing.
Oh.
And yeah, so she had that to say in Spanish. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, because you know, I know speaking in like the native tongue of like your fans is like what they definitely like they love.
It's very important, right?
Very important, I think. You know, like for me, you know, being out here, like when our listeners, they sometimes send me like how to say love in like Hungarian and like
Right, yeah.
I try to say it like best I can, but like sometimes
you
like,
do your best, right? Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be like, what is this? Like, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but
Can you speak any Spanish?
Spanish, you know, I took Spanish for
being from LA.
I took because you know LA. California, the state of California is actually once Mexico, as most of you guys know.
Right, yeah.
Don't know, but in LA there's definitely a huge like Spanish population in LA. So you know, I took Spanish from I think 8th grade to 12th grade to my senior year in high school.
Can you say anything?
And I forgot it all.
You forgot it all.
Yeah. You know, I'll give you like a short little, you know, hola, me llamo es Aron, yo quiero.
Oh, wow.
Yo quiero tacos y burritos y nachos.
Well done.
Yes, I pretty much said, my name's Aron. I want tacos
and burritos
and nachos. Yeah, that's pretty much what I said.
Those are hard to get in Korea sometimes.
Yeah, because you know, being raised in LA, born and raised in LA, you know, tacos like they have like the real like authentic.
They have the
tacos,
good stuff.
the good stuff, right? Like they sell like on the streets, like just in carts. But in Korea, they're like I still haven't found like a proper taco. Like
there was one in Gangnam. The chef was from Mexico and a really nice guy. And I went there last week and it was gone.
Oh,
my heart broke.
Oh, you know what? And actually, in Gangnam, they actually opened a Taco Bell. If you haven't heard about that,
I saw it. I have not been yet.
I'm a big fan of Taco Bell too. You know, I like real tacos better. You know, Taco Bell's really good. So I mean, you know,
it is delicious.
It is
especially
delicious.
late at night.
Yeah,
but we have one more person to talk about today.
Yeah, I guess let's talk about our third celeb.
Okay, the third celebrity we have today is Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle,
the comedian, and he's an actor as well. I know you're a big fan of Dave Chappelle.
I am a huge fan of Dave Chappelle.
He is wildly popular all over America, and I'm sure Europe as well. My European friends love him too.
Yeah, if you guys remember, I don't know if it's on right now still, but a few years ago,
it's not on right now.
It's not right. The Chappelle Show.
The Dave Chappelle Show, right?
Yeah.
And it overnight. Yeah. It became the #1 TV show in America. And I remember at that time, like the mid 2000s,
right?
I think it came on Thursday nights.
Right.
And and if you did not watch Dave Chappelle show on Thursday night, and you weren't able to join in on the conversation, the inside jokes on Friday, you were not cool.
Yeah. Oh, Dave Chappelle was like, I feel like he was like a pioneer of like stand up, like for a second.
Absolutely.
He was hilarious. I love watching the Chappelle Show. Like, even though I was only a middle school kid and like, you know, my mom was like, don't watch that, there's like a lot of person. It was hilarious. I love Dave Chappelle. I think like even to this day, like if I'm bored, like I'll go on YouTube and look up like Dave Chappelle like videos, like skits that he's done, you know.
Actually, I did that when I was doing a little research, and they have just hundreds of millions of hits, these things. It's
hilarious.
They're great. But my favorite Dave Chappelle skit of all time, I gotta tell this, and you know, I don't know if everybody out there knows who Prince is. You know Prince, right?
I did, of course.
Yeah, but he you know, he had this reputation for wearing like these real flowery, lacy clothing,
right.
And so anyways, he was real popular in the 80s,
right?
And on the show is Charlie Murphy, which is Eddie Murphy, the movie star, Eddie Murphy's little brother.
Right.
Okay, so there was a skit where Charlie Murphy was telling a story about meeting Prince.
Right.
So they met at a club, right? And he was with some friends, and Prince was like, I'm bored. Let's go play basketball. And so they go to Prince's house to play basketball, and the guys put on like sweats and stuff. But then Prince and his friends come out, but they're wearing like platforms, like the same thing they had on at the club, like lacy clothing and platform shoes and stuff.
Right.
And so they're laughing at him and everything. But then Prince and his friends absolutely destroy them in a game of basketball.
Oh.
It was a classic skit.
I find it hilarious how like he finds like points like, you know, like Prince like with the clothes like playing basketball. I think it's hilarious.
Well, Dave Chappelle was playing Prince.
I think it's hilarious. This guy's like hilarious.
It was genius.
It's genius, guys. If you don't know who Dave Chappelle is, go out and check out his stuff. It's hilarious.
Yeah, follow him on Twitter. Even if you're not on Twitter, you can get on, because actually Dave Chappelle is a Twitter neophyte. Now, a neophyte is another word for a newcomer or someone who doesn't, you know, they're not indoctrinated in how something works. So he's just finding his feet. And actually, he has a few thousand followers now, but when he first started, he had like